What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated lightweight star title contender, Floyd Kid Austin Schofield. 18 wins, no loss, no draw, 12 wins by way of knockout, 22 years of age, 5'8", with a 68-inch arm reach. He fought last night, and the fight wasn't very impressive. And the reason it wasn't very impressive is because of how himself and his dad, rightfully so, viewed themselves, Floyd Sr., and the way that they call out other elite fighters. And it's very early in his career. One in particular is undefeated 3-division world champion, superstar boxer, Gervonta Tank Davis, who is one of the faces of the sport of boxing, the cash cow in the sport of boxing. 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout. 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. Explosive, fights at the highest level, and always exciting, right? With that said, he's been calling out Gervonta Tank Davis, saying Gervonta Tank Davis is getting old and not the same guy, and they're going to stop Gervonta Tank Davis, and Gervonta Tank Davis is ducking them. And after that performance last night, you can clearly see there's no reason for Gervonta Tank Davis to duck him. There's a lot of inexperience. There's a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of flaws that need to be cleaned up. It's way too early in their career, as I said about him and Shakur Stevenson. In the case of Shakur Stevenson, he's a pure boxer. Doesn't have a lot of knockouts. 21, 22 wins with 10 knockouts, right? He's not a big puncher, but he's a specialist. He understands distance, range. He controls distance and range very well. He's just different, right? So that's going to make it ugly for him. In the case of Tank Davis, he has brutal one-punch knockout power. Brutal one-punch knockout power, right? And so with that said, Tank Davis will end Floyd Schofield's career. Again, I said Shakur will alter it, right? And make him start second guessing himself and his confidence. Because this is what happens with young athletes, right? In all sports across the board, when their confidence gets rattled. Tank Davis has brutal one-punch knockout power. And you see in these clips here, Floyd Schofield missing a stool. Floyd Schofield getting dropped. He's simply not ready. And Gervonta Tank Davis lets it be known here. Right? He's just not ready. And his father is pushing this. And it's good to have confidence in your son. It's good to have confidence in your fighter. You're supposed to have confidence. You're supposed to believe you are the best in the world. But you have to be realistic with your approach and when you do things and how you do them. You have to be realistic. And so with that said, they're just not realistic with trying to fight Tank Davis. Yes, he's high in the rankings and he's calling out Tank Davis and he's saying, I'm number 2 or number 1, the mandatory for the WBA title. Let's make it happen. You could be next, so on and so forth. He's just simply not ready. He's simply not ready. He has a lot of flaws to be cleaned up, and they have to identify that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I understand that they quickly want to be viewed in the same light as Tank Davis, Shakur, Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, and these young and upcoming fighters. But he's just not ready. He's just not. And there's nothing wrong with that. You have to build your fighters up. They have to understand that and build him up, period. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV. All one word. I'm gone. Peace.